Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. The events of 21st October 2024 are follows. Bengali date 4 Kartik 1431. As per Beni Madhav Sil Ponjika, today's Tithi is Krishna Chaturthi and up to 0857 hours and after that Krishna Panchami. Today's Nakhotra, Rohini Nakhotra and up to 1 to 14 hours and after that Mrigashira Nakhotra. Today is 295th day of the year. There are then 71 days left in 2024. Today is 43rd Monday of 2024. Today is Martyr Day of India. October 21 is observed as Martyrs' Day in India, specifically to honor the sacrifices of the soldiers and other individuals who have laid down their lives for the country. This date is particularly significant in the context of the 1950 Kashmir War, where many brave soldiers lost their lives defending the nation. Today is International Day of the Nacho. International Day of the Nacho is celebrated annually on October 21 to honor the beloved snack nachos. This day recognizes the delicious combination of tortilla chips topped with melted cheese, jalapenos, and various other toppings, which has become a popular dish worldwide. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Alfred Nobel, 21st October 1833 to 10th December 1896. Alfred Bernhard Nobel was a Swedish chemist, inventor, engineer and businessman. He is known for inventing dynamite as well as having bequeathed his fortune to establish the Nobel Prizes. He also made several important contributions to science, holding 355 patents in his lifetime. A member of the prominent Nobel family, Nobel displayed an early aptitude for science and learning, particularly in chemistry and languages. He became fluent in 6 languages and filed his first patent at the age of 24. He embarked on many business ventures with his family, most notably owning the company Bofors, which was an iron and steel producer that he had developed into a major manufacturer of cannons and other armaments. Nobel's most famous invention, dynamite, was an explosive using nitroglycerin that was patented in 1867. He further invented gelignite in 1875 and ballastine in 1887. Upon his death, Nobel donated his fortune to a foundation to fund Nobel Prizes, which annually recognizes those who conferred the greatest benefit to humankind. The synthetic element nobelium was named after him, and his name and legacy also survive in companies such as Dynamite Nobel and AkzoNobel, which descend from mergers with companies he founded. Nobel was elected a member of the Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences, which, pursuant to his will, would be responsible for choosing the Nobel laureates in physics and in chemistry. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, 21st May 1921 to 21st October 1990. Prabhat Ranjan Sarkar, also known by his spiritual name Sri Sri Anandamurti and known as Baba to his disciples, was a spiritual guru, philosopher, social reformer, linguist, author and composer of 5018 songs, mostly in the Bengali language. He founded Ananda Marg, the Path of Bliss, in 1955 as a spiritual and social organization that continues to offer instruction in meditation and yoga and runs numerous social service and disaster relief projects throughout the world. Sarkar developed his system of spiritual practice as a synthesis of Vedic and Tantric philosophies. He denounced religious dogmas, casteism, materialism, and capitalism, considering all of these as impediments to social harmony, progress, and spiritual growth. He described the universe as a manifestation of consciousness coming under the bondage of its own nature, resulting in creation. His spiritual and social philosophies embraced diversity as the law of nature, a result of singular consciousness expressing itself in numerous forms. Sarkar advocated for the welfare of humans and the planet through his socio-economic philosophy of Prout, which is rooted in the idea of neo-humanism, a worldwide based on interconnectedness of all beings. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Sammi Kapoor, 21st October 1931 to 14th August 2011. Sammi Kapoor was an Indian actor known for his work in Hindi cinema. Kapoor is considered as one of the greatest and most successful actors in the history of Indian cinema. In a career spanning over 5 decades, Kapoor worked in over 100 films. Today, that is 21st October, highlight in history. 1774, the flag of Taunton, Massachusetts is the first to include the word liberty. 1797, in Boston Harbor, the 44-gun United States Navy frigate USS Constitution is launched. 1805, Napoleonic Wars, a British fleet led by Lord Nelson defeats a combined French and Spanish fleet under Admiral Villeneuve in the Battle of Trafalgar. 1824, Portland cement is patented. 1854, Florence Nightingale and a staff of 38 nurses are sent to the Crimean War. 1861, American Civil War. Union forces under Colonel Edward Baker are defeated by Confederate troops in the second major battle of the war. 1867, the Medicine Lodge Treaty is signed by Southern Great Plains Indian leaders. The treaty requires Native American Plains tribes to relocate to a reservation in the Western Indian Territory. 1879, Thomas Edison applies for a patent for his design for all incandescent light bulb. 1888, the Swiss Social Democratic Party is founded. 1892, opening ceremonies for the World's Columbian Exposition are held in Chicago, though because construction was behind schedule, the exposition did not open until May 1, 1893. 1895, the capitulation of Tainan completes the Japanese conquest of Taiwan. 1907, the 1907 Koratak earthquake hits the borders of Uzbekistan and Tajikistan, killing between 12,000 and 15,000 people. 1910, HMS Niobe arrives in Halifax Harbour, they become the first ship of the Royal Canadian Navy. 1912, First Balkan War, the Greek Navy completes the capture of the island of Lemnos for use as a forward base against the Dardanelles. 1921, President Warren G. Harding delivers the first speech by a sitting US President against lynching in the Deep South. 1931, a secret society in the Imperial Japanese Army launches an abortive co-opted attempt. 1940, the first edition of the Ernest Hemingway novel For Whom the Bell Tolls is published. 1941, World War II, the Kragujevac massacre against Serbian men and boys takes place. 1943, World War II, the Provisional Government of Free India is formally established in Japanese-occupied Singapore. 1944, World War II, the first kamikaze attack damages HMS Australia as the Battle of Leyte Gulf begins. 1944, World War II, the Nemmersdorf massacre against German civilians takes place. 1944, World War II, the city of Aachen falls to American forces after 3 weeks of fighting, the first German city to fall to the Allies. 1945, in the 1945 French legislative election, French women vote for the first time. 1950, Korean War, heavy fighting begins between British and Australian forces and North Koreans during the Battle of Yeongju. 1956, the Mau Mau uprising in Kenya is defeated. 1959, in New York City, the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum opens to the public. 1959, President Dwight D. Eisenhower approves the transfer of all U.S. Army space-related activities to NASA, including most of the Army Ballistic Missile Agency. 1965, comet Ikiya-Seki approaches perihelion, passing 450,000 kilometers from the Sun. 1966, a colliery spoil tip slips onto houses and school in the village of Aberfan in Wales, killing 144 people, 116 of whom were school children. 1967, the National Mobilization Committee to End the War in Vietnam organizes a march of 50,000 people from the Lincoln Memorial to the Pentagon. 1969, the 1969 Smolensk Diet establishes a Marxist-Leninist administration. 1971, a gas explosion kills 22 people at a shopping centre near Glasgow, Scotland. 1973, Fred Dreyer of the Los Angeles Rams becomes the first player in NFL history to score two safeties in the same game. 1978, Australian civilian pilot Frederick Valentich vanishes over the Bass Strait south of Melbourne after reporting contact with an unidentified aircraft. 1979, Moshe Dayan resigned from the Israeli government because of the strong disagreements with Prime Minister Menachem Begin over policy towards the Arabs. 1981, Andres Papandreou becomes Prime Minister of Greece, ending an almost 50-year-long system of power dominated by conservative forces. 1983, the metre is defined as the distance light travels in vacuum in 1 by 29 crore 97 lakh 92,458 of a second. 1984, Niki Lauda claims his third and final Formula One Drivers' Championship title by half a point ahead of McLaren teammate Alain Prost at the Portuguese Grand Prix. 1986, Lebanon pro-Iran kidnappers claim to have abducted American writer Edward Tracy. He is released in 1991. 1987, the Jaffna Hospital massacre is carried out by Indian peacekeeping forces in Sri Lanka, killing 70 Tamil patients, doctors and nurses. 1989, in Honduras, 131 people are killed when a Boeing 727 crashes on approach to Toncontin International Airport near the nation's capital Tegucigalpa. 1994, North Korea and the United States sign as agreed framework that requires North Korea to stop its nuclear weapons program and agree to inspections. 1994, in Seoul, South Korea, 32 people are killed when a span of the Sekengsu Bridge collapses. 2005, images of the dwarf planet Eris are taken and subsequently used in documenting its discovery. 2011, Iraq War. President Barack Obama announces that the withdrawal of United States troops from Iraq will be complete by the end of the year. 2019, 30 people are killed in a ferry bus crash in Western Democratic Republic of the Congo. 2019, in Canada, the 2019 Canadian federal election ends, resulting in incumbent Prime Minister Justin Trudeau remaining in office, albeit with the Liberal Party in a minority government. 2021, a shooting occurs on the set of the film Rust, in which actor Alec Baldwin discharged a prop weapon which had been loaded, killing the director of photography Halyana Hutchins and injuring director Joel Souza. Thank you very much for your patience.